So the first step of this 8-step process is the smart guy or the group of smart people, they create a new financial experiment. And I'm not saying these people aren't smart, right? Whoever invented Luna, the guy who invented Luna, Do Kwon, the people who invented Binance, whatever the cool innovation in crypto is, right? It is smart. It is intelligent, right? But it is ultimately a Ponzi scheme designed to take your money, regardless of how cool the innovation is. And no matter how good the innovation is, how smart they are, how cool the tech is, you cannot get around the fact that every single scheme creation in crypto is zero or negative sum. And I just covered this here. Doesn't matter how good or bad, how amazing the technology is, everything is a zero or negative sum game. And so these innovations are never before seen in crypto. They're getting hype from institutions and retail. That's the second step. So they build something cool and then it gets hyped. And then the good financial experiments who get hype appreciate in price, validating the experiment. So if you create a coin, right, and you're like, this is a new, like, let's imagine Hex, for example. You invent Hex. It's a new type of Ponzi scheme. And the price is going up. Price going up is validation of your technology. Look, I invented something new and it's going up in price. It must be good because it can make you money. If it makes you money, it's good, right? That's step 3. Step 4 is this creates a positive feedback loop. The euthanasia roller coaster. Oh shit, it's going up, so it's going to continue to go up. This brings more people in, which makes the price go up higher, and it creates that euthanasia roller coaster of, where is it? It's right here. Creates this insane roller coaster parabolic move in price, right? And then what's step 5? Step 5 is everyone is making money. For new Ponzi is called the future of finance. How many times did you hear in crypto that this technology or this fucking scheme was the future of finance? I heard it so many times. Luna is the future of finance and technology and how debt and loans work and all this bullshit, right? That's step 5, and it happens every single time. It's euphoria. New paradigm. It's the same thing. And then eventually you run out of new buyers to replace profit takers. When there's buyers and sellers, if you run out of buyers to replace the sellers, the price will fall. And eventually you get a negative feedback loop kick in, which is, as we saw in the roller coaster, the end of the euthanasia roller coaster. So you reach this peak where you run out of buyers and there's too many sellers, and then it reverses the Ponzi. Step 7 is the negative feedback loop. Price continues lower, losses get bigger and bigger for late buyers, and basically the experiment fails and crashes to zero, or it faces a slow and painful death, getting replaced by new experiments again and again and again. This cycle repeats over and over again. So let me give you an example of this Ponzi, right? Masternodes were invented in 2014 with the launch of Dash, and masternodes pumped like absolutely crazy. So if you look at the chart here for Dash, this is Dash against Bitcoin. When we want to look at the performance of altcoins and their performance over time, we want to compare it against Bitcoin because that's the market. That's the comparison point for the market, right? If you don't outperform Bitcoin, why are you buying it, right? You take on more risk for less return if that happens. So as everything happens, right? Remember we talk about it here. Step 1 to 4, you create something new. It gets hyped. It goes up in price. Use case is validated. You create something new. Dash, masternodes. What is a masternode? Well, masternodes is basically very similar to yield farming. You buy enough coins to lock them up to secure the network, and you get paid in Dash tokens, which have been printed from thin air, and it creates inflation. And so this was a crazy new thing, right? Oh my God, the price is pumping. It's this new innovation. It's the future of finance. And then eventually it's not the future of finance. You run out of buyers, and then the top's in, and then it's basically underperforming Bitcoin, heading, over time to zero over the course of several years. And the funny thing is that when one financial innovation is born and dies, another emerges from the ashes, trying to fix what it just tried to create, right? So masternodes died, and then yield farming was all the talk of 2020 and 2021 with the launch of yield farming tokens. And the same thing happened. Yield farming tokens were the future of finance, and then they got exposed for just being dilutive, Another dilutive inflation mechanism. Oh, wow, if I lock my tokens up in a liquidity pool, I can receive these 1,000% APY for providing liquidity, and I can make passive income. No, you're not. You are basically the product of this business which convinces you to buy their token, which they print into infinity, and they give you a small percent back. If someone gives you if someone takes $100 from you and then gives it back to you, did you make or lose money? You didn't make or lose money. You made nothing. Nothing happened. That's the same as yield farming, except they take $100 from you and they give you 50 back. You buy the token, they print it into infinity, they pay you back in that token, but now it's worth 90% less because there's 10 times more of the tokens in existence. It's the same dilutive inflation mechanism that masternodes suffered with when Dash was created and still exists with Dash. Same underlying Ponzi mechanic, just reimagined to take your money again and again. And so if you look at the price of YFI, which is basically an aggregate for yield farming, right? This is like the one that lets you view yield farming as a whole. You have the launch on the exchange. Everyone's the use case, the Ponzi's validated. It's going up in price. You reach the peak of the roller coaster. The top's in, and then bear market for fucking 2 years. Same thing every single time. And so there's a cycle that every single new altcoin like this follows, which you can track on a chart to be able to determine where you need to be buying and selling. Because just because this Ponzi stuff is happening doesn't mean you need to avoid it. The best thing is to embrace it and just understand it so that you can account for it and make money regardless of it. So there are 5 stages of altcoins and how they move. Stage 1, accumulation, parabolic rally, euphoric top, the big descent, and reaccumulation. So what does this look like? Well, I've plotted it here with colors, right? Green is the accumulation phase. Gray is the uptrend. Orange is the top. Red is the big descent. Yellow is the reaccumulation. And so if you look at any chart in the history of crypto, it all follows the exact same process. You buy, you hold, you sell, you wait for the drop, and then you reaccumulate. It's happening on every single fucking coin. Here's another one, Dash. The same thing happened on Dash. You got the rally, you got the accumulation, rally, top, decline, reaccumulation. Same thing happening again and again, right? And so what are the main takeaways from this video? I've probably just traumatized you and made you never want to come back to crypto again, but that's not my intention. I want to just be as clear as possible with how crypto actually works. Everyone on fucking YouTube, Twitter, any platform, TikTok even, they're all going to tell you that crypto is this amazing place, that it's not a Ponzi, it's not trying to take your money, and you should just participate without understanding the rules of the game. It's bullshit. These influencers are idiots, and this is the cold, hard truth of crypto that no one will tell you. So that's why I'm telling it to you, because I don't fuck around, right? These are the main takeaways. Be early to a Ponzi or just don't participate at all. You're either early or you don't even touch it. Number 2 is you climb the hierarchy of who profits first, or you fight for the scraps. So you either climb the hierarchy or you accept that you're a bottom muncher and you try to profit regardless. Number 3, the house always wins. Become the house or invest in it. That's my main advice. Number 4, no one here is wanting to be your friend. They just want your money. Even the influencers, right? What are they trying to sell you? Everyone is here to take your money. Obviously, some people are trying to help you, and in exchange for help, they would want money. But most people just want to take your money and give you nothing in return, or give you shit in return. So you need to be careful. Everyone is a salesman to sell you a dream, ultimately designed to take your hard-earned cash. That's the truth. Everyone's trying to sell you something. VCs, the projects, the smart retail. Everyone's trying to sell you the dream. And number 6, everything is ultimately a Ponzi. Stocks, crypto, real estate, everything's a fucking Ponzi. Embrace it or be left behind. And so that's the end of the video. Look, this is literally 5% of what I cover in this book here. And if you want more information so that you can understand how crypto actually works, highly recommend downloading this. It's 100% for free. I'm not trying to sell you a book. Selling books is stupid. I'd rather just give the information away for free. If you want it, you'll find it in the link below. But thank you for watching. More videos coming soon. See ya.